Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. So for today, as what you can see from the title below, this is going to be my back to basics makeup tutorial video. And by the way guys, this makeup tutorial video, actually, it is going to be a step-by-step process. And ito yung mga techniques na isa-share ko sa inyo, yung nalalaman ko when it comes to applying a certain type of makeup. By the way guys, just for a disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist. I am a makeup enthusiast and yung isa-share ko sa inyo is based on my own experience. And yung unang gagawin natin is how to apply a foundation. Just to let you know guys, I am a type of person who loves a full coverage foundation. So, ako yung tipo ng tao na gusto ko hulas proof, waterproof, kahit ano pang proof yan. Gusto ko talaga is full coverage foundation na talagang pangmatagalan or like long-lasting foundation. And for me guys, I've been using a lot of products and been testing out for myself kung ano yung talagang okay sa aking skin. So my skin type is very dry and right now it is spring season here in the United States and medyo nagiging okay na yung aking skin type. And right now, what I've been using for my skincare is majority are Korean products and wala naman akong breakout or major breakout when it comes to using skincare products. For me, ang gamit ko ngayon is COSRX na skincare product and I've been using that for almost 5 days. And for me, so far, so good. Wala naman akong major breakout. And without further ado, let's proceed doon sa aking makeup tutorial video. So first things first, after applying your skincare products and before applying a foundation, ang first na gagawin is to apply a primer. Ano ba ang primer guys? Ang primer is of course to prep and makeup ready dapat ang skin. So ang primer basically yung ginagawa niya is to smooth our skin, takpan ng mga pores, protektahan ng ating skin sa mga chemicals na ilalagay like for the foundation, concealers, and it also prevents drying yung ating face. So by the way guys, when it comes to primer, of course, you really need to test out some primers kung mag-work ba siya sa skin type nyo or hindi. Ang daming variety and choices when it comes to primers. Meron tayong katulad nitong No Shine Mattifier from Quick FX na talagang nag-blur out and nami-minimize siya talaga yung iyong pores. Meron din tayong katulad nitong Smashbox Photo Finish na primer which is oil-free. Medyo may pagka-silicone base siya. Meron din tayong primer na nagbibigay ng luminosity sa ating face. This L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer, nakakapagbigay siya ng extra radiance sa aking full coverage na foundation. For me guys, ang gagamitin ko for this video, so what I'm going to use is this Quick FX na No Shine Mattifier. And usually guys, ang pag-apply nito is dun sa certain points or certain areas of your face na talagang visible ang pores and may fine lines. And depende sa inyo if you would like to apply it to your entire face. So ang ginagawa ko is nagda-dot lang ako dito. Here. Here. And the rest, ikakalat ko na siya. So, uunahin ko muna dito sa cheeks ko. So, what I'm going to do with the primer after ko siyang i-spread out is ipapat-pat ko siya para mas ma-absorb siya ng aking pores. So after applying a primer, let's proceed sa pag-apply ng foundation. So when it comes to applying a foundation, there are a lot of tools na pwede nyong gamitin. You can use a brush or you can use a sponge. And for me guys, I have two types of brushes na pwede kong ipakita sa inyo for applying a foundation. This foundation brush na ipapakita ko sa inyo is this one guys. This foundation brush is something that I cannot use on its own. I need to use a sponge after ko tong gamitin kasi for sure makikreate to ng streaks or yung parang mga lines sa aking face. So another brush na ipapakita ko sa inyo is this kind of brush, and this brush is a flat top foundation brush. Ito guys, ma-achieve nyo talaga yung full coverage na foundation. So for me, ang favorite kong gamitin is a sponge. And ito talaga, napaka-versatile nito. And wala na akong masabi when it comes to applying a foundation with a beauty blender. Once na ipapakita ko sa inyo, these are two different types of foundation na talagang ginagamit ko before pa. Maraming variety of choices when it comes to foundation. Pwedeng liquid, pwedeng powder. So para siyang wet and dry foundation. So basically, pag sinabi nating dry or powder, yun yung mga two-way cake na foundation. For example, is this two-way cake from FS or Features and Shades na mahahanap nyo sa mga beauty department stores sa Philippines, which is sa SM or sa Landmark. It's a powder type of foundation na yung binabasahan nyo yung sponge and then i-apply nyo sa inyong face. Eto guys, compact lang to, hindi to mahirap gamitin. But the thing is, if you have a very dry skin, hindi siya mag-workout sa inyo masyado kasi for sure, ma-enhance niya yung dry patches sa inyong face. So the next foundation that I'm going to show you is another type of foundation na powder type. And this is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation Powder or Powder Foundation. And eto naman guys, this is really a full coverage. By the way, this two-way cake foundation is a full coverage foundation. You can apply up to 2 layers. Hindi siya ganun mag-cake up sa inyong face. For this one, you can use a powder brush. And eto naman guys, you don't need to wet your sponge or your brush. Talagang dry lang talaga siya at all. And eto guys, full coverage siya. Though this is a little bit pricey, you can find it in Sephora and Ulta. So for the wet or the liquid foundation, I will give you some choices dito na meron ako na favorite ko. So for that, meron akong serum foundation. This serum foundation is to sheer to medium coverage lang siya guys. It is not a full coverage, hindi nito kayang mag full coverage, but still it is really good. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy na foundation and ito ay serum foundation. Marami siyang benefits and maganda siya when it comes to the season na summertime na guys. So ito, this is a serum foundation. This is another foundation na hindi siya ganun ka full coverage, but there's a lot of benefits that you can get from this. So the next foundations na ipapakita ko sa inyo, these are two different types of foundation na talagang ginagamit ko before pa. The other one is a drugstore foundation and the other one is a high-end foundation. Yung dalawang foundation na to talagang natatakpan niya lahat ng imperfections, lahat ng aking dark spots sa aking mukha. And the first one that I'm going to show you is this Maybelline Stay or Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. And for the high-end is this Estee Lauder Foundation na Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. And these two are both of my Holy Grail foundations. So by the way guys, it's up to you. Wala yan sa drugstore, wala yan sa high-end. But for me, ang gusto kong gamitin or ipakita sa inyo is this Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. So maghahanap kayo ng talagang foundation na talagang alam nyo, na talagang magugustuhan ng skin nyo. So this is a beauty blender and this is the black version ng beauty blender. And what I'm going to do is how to apply a foundation. So i-zoom ko na kayo guys para makita nyo. Here's my face. As you can see, there are a lot of pimple marks. Meron ako dito, meron ako dito. I also have here on my forehead. Meron din dito, meron din dito. I really don't know kung nakikita siya sa camera, but meron talaga siya, guys. So with that, let's proceed sa pag-apply ng foundation. So yung foundation na gagamitin ko is this Maybelline 24 Hours Full Coverage Foundation and yung shade ko is 128 or Warm Nude. And what I'm going to do, if you have a palette, that's good. You can use that palette to pump up or to dispense your foundation. But for me, I'm just going to put it here at the back of my hand. I'm going to use 2 pumps right now. And what I'm going to do is, with this foundation brush, i-apply ko lang siya sa aking face. Then, I'm going to blend it later with a beauty sponge. So, after ko ilagay yung foundation using this brush, gagamitin ko ulit siya to spread out more yung aking foundation all over my face. So this foundation brush, guys, kaya ginagamit ko siya for applying or spreading out the foundation is para hindi ko na gamitin yung aking kamay. This is for a hygienic purposes. So, kaya ginagamit ko siya. And as what I can see here from the mirror, sticky marks yung kanyang kinakalabasan. Kaya later, gagamit ako ng sponge. So what I'm going to do next is to use my beauty blender. And of course, guys, we need to damp this beauty blender. So pat-pat lang yung kanyang motion when it comes to blending out the foundation. So ito yung close-up nung aking blended na foundation. So what I'm going to do next is to apply a concealer. So for the concealer, guys, it's up to you if you want to use a pot concealer or a liquid concealer. But for me, I prefer to use a liquid concealer kasi mas convenient siya. And mas maganda yung nabibigay niyang coverage. And para sa akin, ang favorite kong concealer is a combination of this. This is the Cover Perfection Tip Concealer from the Same and the Tarte Shape Tape. Since ayaw kong mag-color correct, etong concealer na to from the Same, which is ka-skin tone ko talaga siya, yun muna yung ina-apply ko. So it's up to you guys if you want to color correct your under eyes, which is you can use a pink or salmon tone of a color corrector. So ang ginagawa ko is just to put it here and dito sa kabila. And then, for spot concealing, ito na din yung ginagamit ko, guys. Since ka-skin tone lang siya. So, for spot concealing, ganyan lang yung ginagawa ko. So, itong beauty blender ko, pinad ko to sa tissue para mas males yung foundation na meron dito kanina. So, what I'm going to do is with my damp beauty sponge, I am going to blend out my concealer. So, as what you can see, hindi siya ganun na brighten up, but sakto lang siya dun sa skin tone ng aking foundation. So, ganyan muna yung technique na ginagawa ko para hindi na-emphasize or na-enhance yung aking dark circles pag gumamit ako ng mas lighter na concealer. Then, yung spot concealing, kailangan ko din siyang i-blend using this. So, after applying that concealer, ang gagawin ko next is to apply this Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade of Light Sand. So, this concealer para lang mag-add ng coverage and ma-lighten up lang ng onti yung aking face. So, ang ginagawa ko is ganito, guys. And then, I'm just going to put it here. And I'm going to use again my beauty sponge. So, as what you can see, guys, nag-brighten up yung aking face. So, ito yung aking face habang hindi pa nasa-set ng powder. So, as what you can see, napaka-full coverage na. And kapag tumingin ako sa mirror, wala akong makitang namumuo or cakey at all. So, ayan, guys. So what I'm going to do next is to set my entire face with a powder. So it's up to you guys if you want to use a compact powder or a translucent powder. And for me, ang gustong-gusto kong ginagamit is this Laura Mercier. So it's up to you guys kung ano yung gusto nyong gamitin. But for me, I am going to use this baby here. First, my under eyes using this Laura Mercier powder. And ilalagay ko muna siya dito sa aking under eyes, which is yung merong fine lines. Kasi dyan una akong talagang nag-crease. So, ganyan muna yung ginagawa ko. Bibake ko muna siya. As what you can see, onting-onti lang muna yung inilalagay ko. And then, papatungan ko uli siya. The sides of my nose as well. My lids, yung lids ko din. And here. As what you can see, I am baking my entire face, and ang ginagawa ko usually, guys, is just to set it for a couple of minutes. And minsan hinahayaan ko siya ng mas matagal kapag alam kong mas matagal yung oras kong magsusuot ng makeup. So it's up to you, guys. And it's up to you din kung ano yung gusto nyong layer ng baking. But for me, enough na yung ganito since I have a dry skin. I don't think na mag-oil up ako ng sobra. So I am just going to dust this off. And then, I'll be right back. So this is the final look for my full coverage foundation makeup tutorial video. And I hope may natutunan kayo guys in this video on how to apply a full coverage foundation. And by the way guys, before I forgot, it is my own preference to wear a full coverage foundation when it comes to makeup. And minsan talaga, hindi talaga ako nagmi-makeup at all. And sometimes, I really want a full glam makeup on. And this is my go-to full coverage foundation. And I hope you enjoyed this video guys, and if you do like this video, you can click the thumbs up button, and if you want to get notified with my future uploads in this channel, you can click the subscribe or the bell button down below. So thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you on my next videos. Bye!